What is up, guys? This is Captain Gimpy, and today I'm here to talk to you about Fantastic Beasts: The Crimes of Grindelwald. So, for those of you who have been living under a rock lately, this is the second installment in the Fantastic Beasts franchise. At this point, I'm going to be calling it a franchise because there's going to be another movie coming. I'm pretty sure. So this picks up very nicely where the first film left off. And all of our favorite characters are back with a few new ones thrown in there for good measure and I think to good effect. Um, so if you before I go any further, I always forget this. Please make sure to check the description, read the full review. This is more or less just a supplement to mention things that I didn't get to mention in the written review for whatever reason. So please like, comment, subscribe, go read the full review down below, and now back to it. So there's a lot to like here if you're if you're a Harry Potter fan. I can't imagine why you wouldn't like Harry Potter though, but I know some people don't. So Johnny Depp is in this movie. To me, he was a quintessential villain. He wasn't just throwing badness in your face the entire time. There was some nuance and reasoning behind why Grindelwald is on this quest to purify the wizarding world. If you remember from the original Harry Potter films, that is a point of contention. Purebloods versus mudbloods, as they would call them in the franchise. And you get to see this front and center in this film, and not in this sort of background way with the Malfoys and all that sort of stuff. One thing that I really did like is it used World War II imagery to good effect. They had a couple of shots of a concentration camp style place where humans would be rounded up and basically treated like beasts of burden, like donkeys or horses, just doing manual labor basically. Um, and Grindelwald's reasoning for that is, humans are dangerous, they lust for power, so we should minimize that. Um, shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. I don't think I need to yell spoiler alert for things like that. There are some characters that were mentioned previously in the books that do make an appearance here. I think Harry Potter fans will be very pleased with that. Zoe Kravitz, who was previously criticized for not being a great actress, has definitely stepped up her game, and I think this is a good role for her. Definitely. One thing I do want to say is I was a little scared of Jude Law playing Dumbledore, because let's just say after the original Dumbledore had passed, I felt the difference in his replacement. I didn't think someone could evoke Dumbledore in my mind that cleanly, especially when playing a younger version of the character. But Jude Law does amazingly well here. One more thing I do want to say that I didn't say in the written review, I mentioned it. Eddie Redmayne's character, as we all know, is Newt Scamander. Um, Newt is an oddball. If you've seen the first film, he often has difficulty making eye contact. He's often very nervous in social situations. He doesn't do social graces very well. He's very, very systematic, methodical, and very intelligent. Um, he's empathetic to a fault, but he has difficulty showing it on the outside. Along with a couple of other things, it made me think that maybe Newt could possibly be seen as having autism spectrum disorder, high functioning autism, which used to be called Asperger's syndrome. Which, to me, whether it was done purposefully or not, is very cool. Because he's a hero, dude. He's a good guy. And he genuinely cares about what happens. I like that he begins the movie impartial and ends up picking a side. He's not against it. He just tries to stay out of it and, live his own life. I love the connection that he has with all of his creatures. They're all freaking adorable, even the big scary ones. And I wanted to highlight how important that was for me personally. Like, I was that same weird kid, and there's a lot of people out there like that that feel out of step with the world around them. And seeing characters like this portrayed in films being done so well, I think, for me at least, sent the positive message that it's okay to be weird. In fact, one of the original definitions of the word weird is someone who's weird is someone who follows their own destiny, marches to the beat of their own drum. It's not. It didn't have a negative connotation. We gave it one. So I want to end there. If you're a Harry Potter fan, you're gonna love this flick. I recommend it. And go out and be weird, guys. And I'll see you at the movies.